everyone! If you are watching this, it means that I am in labor. I am so excited to meet our third baby, our first little girl. If you don't know, we already have two little boys, a 3-year-old and an almost 2-year-old. He's 22 months now. And so this will be our first little girl, and I'm so extremely excited to meet her and see what she looks like and to just have our first daughter. Currently, at the time of filming this, I am actually 39 weeks pregnant tomorrow. So I have been having some contractions, just some mild like Braxton Hicks contractions, no active labor or anything like that yet. But my plan is to go ahead and film this now before I go into labor and hopefully be able to go ahead and edit it and have it uploaded, and I can just go ahead and put it as a public video as soon as I go into active labor so that I can keep you guys updated on what's going on. With my second baby, I just kind of stopped everything for a really long time, and I really don't want to do that this time. I would love to keep you guys in the loop and just let you know what's happening. So yeah, I just wanted to have this video up and ready so I could let you guys know when I do go into labor. Because like I said, this is our third baby, and I have heard from a lot of moms and my healthcare provider that third babies can come pretty quickly. You just never really know. So I wanted to go ahead and have this ready. As of right now, I am hoping for just a spontaneous labor and just really hoping and praying that I don't have to be induced this time, because with my first son, Judah, I had him at 41 weeks and 3 days, and I was induced at that point. And with my second, Elijah, I was induced at 38 weeks because of pregnancy hypertension. But so far with this baby, I haven't had a single high blood pressure reading, so I'm extremely thankful for that, and I hope and pray that that continues till the end of the pregnancy and that I'm able to experience just going into labor naturally. So we'll see what happens with that, but I'll try to show you guys my bump. I have to scoot back a little bit. So yeah, this is my 39-week belly. And what's really funny is that with this baby, my belly button has actually started to stick out a little bit, and that never happened with my 2 boys, so it's kind of funny. Getting out of breath, but I think it's kind of cute. I don't know. My husband thinks it's weird, but I think it's kind of cute. So let's see what else. Differences in this pregnancy from my first 2. I feel like this has actually been surprisingly my easiest pregnancy so far. With my second was definitely the hardest. I had so much swelling, so much pain in my joints and different things, and I had the high blood pressure issues, and we were moving. We actually moved twice during that pregnancy, and this time we're kind of already here. We had time to get things set up, and so that's been a huge difference. That's made it just feel a lot more calm and not so chaotic this time. Of course, I always feel like there's more that I could be doing, more that I want to get done. There's a lot of stuff that I'm hoping to still get done this week before I go into labor. My sister and my niece and my nephew are going to be visiting the week after my due date, so I'm super excited to see them. But there's definitely some things that I want to get ready for their arrival and some plans that I want to put in place. But you know, you can only do so much, so I'm just trying to mostly focus on resting. I have been sick this past week. Me and my boys were sick, and I've had like a lingering congestion and cough from that. So I'm hoping that that's all gone by the time I go into labor and that I can just focus on having this baby. But yeah, so I've really been mostly focused this past week or 2 on just recovering from being sick and trying to get as much rest as possible in preparation. And like I said, this is our third baby, but our first girl. So I am feeling really excited to have a daughter. I've always wanted a daughter. Of course, I absolutely love having my boys, and I'm extremely thankful to have 2 amazing sons. But I am really excited to have a daughter as well. And it's been really fun to just decorate with us a little bit more girly stuff this time. Did some florals and some like mauves, and just some fun, cute, girly stuff after 2 boys has been really nice and fun to do. And I think it's going to be awesome that she has 2 big brothers to help look out for her. My oldest, the 3-year-old, is really excited. He's always talking about her. My younger one, I don't think has any idea what's going on, but it's definitely going to be a transition. I am nervous about going from 2 to 3. I have no idea how that's going to be. I hear that it's easier than going from 1 to 2, and I do feel less nervous and stressed about it than I did with my second. So I'm hoping that it's not too hard of a transition, and now that my 3-year-old is a little bit more independent and can do a little bit more for himself and help out a little bit more and get diapers and things like that for the other kids, then hopefully that will help it be a little easier as well. And this time around, my husband does have paternity leave, which is amazing because we did not have that with our last 2, and he actually has 7 weeks off. So that is going to be amazing, and I'm just really excited to just spend that time together as a family, getting to know our new baby and having some time to just relax and hang out, hopefully. And I have not shared her name yet, but I do plan on sharing her name as soon as she is born, and that will either be on the community board over here on YouTube or a post on Instagram. I haven't decided. In case you haven't noticed, I have not been back on Instagram yet. That is something that I have been really procrastinating on. So it's been a very, very long time since I've been on social media besides YouTube. It just honestly is not my thing, but I know obviously that with doing this, that it's kind of a necessity to be over there as well and keep you guys updated. So my goal and my plan is to get back on there at least after she's born and share some updates and hopefully some pictures and things over there. But either way, I'll definitely share something over here on the YouTube community board. But as far as symptoms, they have definitely not been as bad as with my first 2, but I have been just really, really tired. It feels hard to get things done a lot of days, and I've just now in this past like week or so started to notice some swelling in my ankles and my feet, so that's not fun, but it's way, way less than it was with my second baby. So I am thankful for that, and hopefully, you know, that'll all go away after she's born. And then really the worst 2 symptoms that I've been having lately is just my hands falling asleep. When I go to bed at night, they fall asleep, and then when I wake up, they're like completely asleep and numb and tingling. And anytime I like journal or anything like that, it's like an instant, they just fall asleep instantly, and it drives me crazy. But I haven't had like the really bad carpal tunnel joint pain that I had with my first 2, so not as bad. And then just the heartburn and indigestion now is constant, no matter what I do, no matter what I eat. I'm even on a prescription for it, and I still have it. So I guess at this point, it just is what it is. But I feel like overall, I've been able to stay really active this pregnancy. Not like I really have a choice with 2 little boys, but I feel like I've just felt better, and I haven't felt as uncomfortable as I did in my last pregnancy. And if you guys have watched any of my previous videos, you know that we moved pretty recently to this area. We don't have any family here, but we have been extremely blessed to meet some amazing friends, and one of them is going to be watching our 2 little boys. So that has been a huge, huge blessing that I'm extremely thankful for. We did a test run a couple weeks ago where the boys spent the night at their house, and it went really well. So that gives me a lot of peace of mind to know that we have someone to watch them that they're familiar with, that they know, and they have 2 little kids who are close in age to them. So I'm really, really thankful for that, because I obviously want my husband to be able to be there for the labor and see his daughter be born. But other than that, I now have appointments once a week, and so as long as everything goes okay and both me and baby are healthy, then we're just going to keep waiting for her arrival and hoping that it is sooner than later. But I will try to get some footage and share a little bit of the labor and the details of that as well if I can. I'm hoping and praying for a smooth and hopefully quick labor and delivery, and of course that me and baby are both healthy, and that everything just goes well. But other than that, I guess I will see you guys when I am a mom of 3 and a mom of a daughter for the first time. So I'm really excited about that, and thank you guys so much for watching and for your prayers, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.